All right, I'm at my mom's house. I just went to Sam's Club and got some victuals to add to the pantry. We're gonna need to go through it. I'm gonna let my daughter do that probably, or give her a hand doing it. She's gonna be moving down and taking over the kitchen here. Mom says I can't touch the spices. They're all fine and they're going to last forever. So, okay, so what is, in your opinion, what are the most important things to have in a well-stocked ingredient pantry?
Well, first you have all your canned goods.
Okay. What kind of canned goods do you highly recommend keeping on hand?
Everything that you would normally use, like cream of mushroom soup, cream of chicken soup, cream of cheddar cheese soup.
Okay.
Baked beans.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato sauce. Spaghetti sauce.
Canned meats?
Canned meats. I haven't got to the canned chickens and stuff yet. Canned chicken's pretty good for making chicken salad, and it doesn't go bad. Too bad. You can stock up on it. Sugar.
Yeah.
Does not rot in your pantry. Flour cannot stay in your pantry because it attracts bugs.
So you
So
put
you have
it.
to keep that in the freezer.
Okay.
Rice needs to be in the freezer, but I do have some rice in there. I don't know how it got in there, but it's got in there.
Okay.
Packaged things, macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm. What about
Boxed
seasonings?
Oatmeal,
Mm-hmm.
crackers, oils, vinegar, condiments like ketchup and mustard,
Mm-hmm.
and mayonnaise can sit in there for a while until it's opened. Packaged stuff that you can just open up and add water to it and make it into whatever. I don't like mashed potatoes, but there's some things in there that are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Seasonings.
Mm-hmm.
Go, if you're a new kitchen person,
Yeah.
go through your recipes as you make them, if you find a recipe you like,
Okay.
and start writing down all the seasonings and things that it calls for, and buy them. Don't just assume that you think you've got them. You're going to have to go to the store and you're going to have to buy salt and pepper and Cajun seasoning and Creole seasoning and oh God, what else is in there?
Cinnamon.
Slap your mama. All the seasonings,
Tony's.
garlic powder, salt stuff. Anything that you season meats with,
Mm-hmm.
chicken with, so you got to write all these things down, and then you go to the store and you stock up on them.
Okay.
And when you start doing some cool stuff like Christmas baking, you start stocking up on all your cinnamon and your cloves and your powdered cloves and your nutmeg and your allspice and whatever else it calls for. You need baking soda, baking powder, and that's.
You want brown sugar, or can you
Haven't
get
got
away
to the
with
sugar yet.
sugar?
I haven't got to the sugar yet. If this is the South, so if you drink sweet tea, you better buy sugar by the 10-pound container.
You use the community iced tea?
I use community.
Signature blend iced tea
Yeah.
bags? Is that the one you like the best?
I use the large bags, and I make them into a gallon container, and I usually use two bags for a container.
Mm-hmm.
Boil it in water, let it steep, pour it on ice, and you put your sugar in your hot water with your tea bags, and usually for a gallon of water, depends on where you're from. I'm personally from Missouri, and we don't use sweet tea up there. People look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
Down here, if you're from Alabama, it's at least 1.5 cups of sugar. If you're from Georgia, it's at least 1.5 cups of sugar per gallon. If you're Mississippi, it's 1 cup of sugar per gallon, unless you're transplanted.
Mm-hmm.
And Louisiana, I can't even speak to it. A lot of people from Louisiana drink unsweetened tea.
I don't believe you. I see beans in bottles back here.
That's because I store everything.
Store everything?